Yo, 1 2 1 2. What's good with y'all? Aries energy, Aries cross watchers. You're all welcome. Thanks for coming back. Thanks if it's your first time being here. You know what I mean? It's first time for everything. Aries is the first. Let's talk about it. Now I may cuss, but I don't curse. Let's get that situated first, though. I ain't bars because I'm nice. What else? If you need to get in contact with me because you want a reading, there'll be a link in the description box that'll take you there. Also, more things are coming to the channel as far as products and services goes. Keep your eyes peeled. Click on the same link. Look in the description box for updates regarding that. I don't really have the deets just yet. I'm in motion. I'm just in the process of just brainstorming and developing a whole lot of different stuff right now. But like I said, keep your eyes peeled, all right? And with that being said, let's get these cards read. Bars. Yeah, pretty much. So this card right here is going to represent the situation at hand for the Aries energy. Vinegar. Oh, baby. This card, this card right here is going to... This card right here is going to represent how you feel about the situation. Sap of the moon plant. Sap of the moon. All right. And this card right here represents the factors to consider regarding this situation. Copper. Resin, resin. Okay. Now let's get to these definitions. We're going to open this up. The tongue knows vinegar. Even the suggestion of receiving a few drops into the mouth reminds us of vinegar's sour and lip-puckering qualities. In alchemy, vinegar serves as an active agent of distillation. I don't know why I'm butchering that. Fermentation and preservation. Facts. It is incredibly useful when applied in the right amounts and with intention. Facts. This said, it can be easily overused, overwhelming the situation at hand. When the vinegar card is present in a reading, it indicates a sour note permeates the laboratory. It is likely something from the past is showing up in the present and demanding our attention. It is in vinegar's nature to take over, to overwhelm. Be cautious with this material. A little goes a long way. As they say, it is productive to look at your past, but not to stare. Such is the complex energy of vinegar. This is deep. I'm gonna get to it. Why this is so deep. All right, sap of the moon plant. Now, sap of the moon plant, Succus lunaria, is an ancient substance said to be born of water, plant, and moonlight. This elixir develops in the depths of the night and is thus a metaphor for the wellspring of the unconscious. When its alchemical magic is afoot, it's all about dreams. The answer you are seeking will not come from the intellect, nor the opinion of others. It will surface from the depths as it is rising from the ancient waters of your memory. The work is to rest, restore, and awaken your celestial senses. Do this by pausing, by releasing your grip. The sap of the moon plant signifies you are in the deep territory of destiny and the imagination. This is a mythic moment. The dream is waiting to show itself, but awaits your sincere invitation. Ask and rest, all will be revealed. Oof, this is getting deep. I'm going to tell you why. I already got like the reading in my head. I'm trying to hurry up and get this read now. Bars, like, because I'm nice and all that. Hold on. Resin, right? Resin. All right. Resin is a miraculous material. It offers both stability and transparency. For centuries, sculptors and archivists have used it to capture an object in time and place, preserving it for observation or adoration. Envision a delicate insect or flower suspended in a paperweight, such as the alchemical energy of resin. Its qualities are protective, sealing, and hardening. When its card appears, there is a holding that's occurring, either literally or physically. While well-intended, someone may be limiting the one they wish to protect. There may be an aspect of nostalgia at work in the laboratory, an unwillingness to let go or change. On the other hand, the resin card can indicate preservation of that which is most valued, a return to what has been lost. This is a deep Aries reading. I'm not saying that the Aries readings don't ever get deep, but let me tell you when I tell you, Rod. This right here is deep. For one, this vinegar card. Let's start there, right? Because the situation at hand is the vinegar card. I just received a text, I don't know, maybe not too long ago, sometime early this morning, revolving around overwhelm. The exact word of overwhelm. And someone was stating to me how it's overwhelming to be on a dating site. And I was like, wow, they asked if I had been on it. I was like, nah, I haven't been on it. I don't do it. I haven't made a profile. I don't do the dating site thing. So they was like, okay, cool, you know. And they was just telling me how, because I asked them, I'm like, well, how is it for you? You know what I mean? They was like, oh, it's overwhelming. I'm like, sheesh, I could imagine. You know what I mean? And I'm serious. So for this to show up here in this Aries energy, and for you to be looking the way that you feel about it as a sap of the moon plant, it's telling me that you are in a situation that revolves around relationships or the consideration of relationships, the balancing of relationships maybe, and even or just sorting out what relationships is supposed to be about. You may be looking online for different people's point of views and perspectives on relationships, like what is really going on out here? Like what is this thing that I'm feeling? And what about so and so? What about Jimmy, Jack, and John? Like what the fuck is going on with them dudes? Like which one is it going to be? Why do I like all three? And bars because I'm nice type shit. And you want to do a little surrendering ritual. You're thinking about that. You may be researching that too. You may already be into that type of stuff. Like, yo, I want to do some meditation. I want to do some techniques. I, for one, and I'm bringing this to the forefront because all of this, what I'm saying, is deep. All of this is happening in the last 24 hours with me personally. So, last night I decided to do candle gazing. I just decided to do candle gazing. I had an offset. I had a trigger. Some information. I was like, you know what? Let me shut everything off and just candle gaze, right? What happens if technology just goes completely out? We're going to be back with the motherfucking candles, you know? So I lit up a candle, put it in the middle of the floor, laid down, and was just staring at that bitch like. And I promise you, I instantly went into dreaming. So I had dreams last night because it was something that was weighing on my mind too, regarding relationships, the analysis of relationships, you know, how accurate are my beliefs and stuff like that. Because I tell you, with this vinegar card, right, they tell you about the past. They mention the past here, and they mention the past is mentioned with this resin card. All right, so there can be people coming back from your past that try to ignite something within you again and have you considering them as of importance or relevant in your life because they have came back and said something to you, shot you a text or whatever the case may be, and it can cause some type of overwhelm because you're trying to juggle it or integrate it into what you got going on in your life now, and you're like, well, how does this fit? Or is this a test type shit? You know what I mean? Or is this just to remind me that I got options? I always did, always will, and, you know, who's the better suitor? Or is just relationships changing in general to the point where we don't really even know what the fuck we're doing anymore? Like, I'm being serious. I know it just sounds kind of reckless, but I'm being serious. Like, you'd be amazed to know how many people don't question stuff like that. Or like this. They get their expectations from TV and shit. Like sketches and reality TV and stuff like that. Like, I'm serious. Like, you can bump into people like this. So to look within, to surrender and look in your dreams for messages is very important. You know this now. And my dreams just showed me too, like, so let me, without even detailing my dreams, let me explain to you what I'm sensing. You can be under the impression you got to take this away with you. You can be, and this comes into play with the resin and the vinegar, and you going within to surrender to find out these coded messages that you may be under the impression that you have to change something about yourself in order to adapt to a new relationship or new relationships. If so, it's because you are overwhelmed by the pressure to perform or even become something that you weren't before in order to land this prospect or what have you. I'm calling it a prospect. Why I can't just stay out of business for a minute? This significant other or lover. All right? But what you'll find is you're good enough. You're good enough. Because what you don't understand is the attraction that attracted those people or this person are the qualities that you possess right now in this very moment. So don't let overwhelm rush you, is what I'm being shown. because it could leave a bitter taste in your mouth when you rush it and then things unravel to the way of not your expectance or the way that you wished. And then when you look back in hindsight, you're going to realize, oh, it's because you were overwhelmed and you thought that something needed to... No, it doesn't. It's what I'm telling. I'm showing you that now the resin is about capturing moments like a time capsule, right? So you could be reflecting on your past in this very moment like, oh shit, what was I in the past? This can actually be the factor that lets you know to bring your value back. So whatever you used to do in the past that was valuable to you as being an individual, I'm feeling that is to be restored. Those characteristics and mannerisms that did well for you because of who you are, not because of who you were with, but because of who you are, those things stand true right now. So you could be in the process of restoring that value or questioning yourself. Should I change? Do I need to change something about yourself? According to my dreams last night, in this dream, in this card being where you're at with it right now, the answer is no. Clean, cut, and concise. The answer is no. You may also have joy about, I seen candy in my dreams, a little girl holding two things of banana now laters. If that resonates, take it with you. If it don't, let it go. But I'm telling you, I seen two, but it was the long alligators. Pause. It was the long ones with like the 17, I believe it was, 17 in squares. And I used to fuck with these. If I say the number 17, you know I was counting them bitches. But it was the long packs and alligators. Eventually they started making them longer than 5. She had 2 banana packs. So this can feel joy that's coming from a relationship that you're involved with. But I'm telling you, you're in that relationship because they like what they saw when they saw it. You don't gotta go above and beyond. And I'm telling you, if I was to detail you this dream, you would definitely know what I'm talking about. Like, the answer is no. Of course you're gonna grow into who you're supposed to grow into, but do not be overwhelmed and feel that you have to rush that right now. Also, with the resin, as I said, it's an alternative, right? It could be the other side is that you could be trying to freeze frame something because you want to protect it to the point where you're actually making it stagnant. So my advice on that is, what I'm being led to tell you is that don't do it. Let them people be free. I don't care how much you love them or like them, let them be free. Just let them be free, yo. That's all I got to say about that part. Like, I don't know how to detail for you because I know that can be trying, because especially if you're a guy, a lot of the times we're brought up, and I'm not saying we all subscribe to this shit, but a lot of the times men are brought up to like, yo, you better claim your stake and let her know, you know what I'm saying, what time it is and how you feel about it. Look, listen, you don't gotta go too deep. You know what I'm saying? Let them be free. Because if I'm gonna take this too far, because if they really want you, right? If they really want you, they'll show it. So now look, if you want to go into the extended, because I'm going into the extended with this, flat out. I'm going into the extended. I'm bringing the old school deck out too. I'm gonna draw some tarot on this. If you want to go to the extended, go to the link in the description box. It'll take you there, all right? But if not, I'll see y'all next time I see y'all, all right? Same bad channel, same bad time. But I'm going to draw one tarot card to see where this is going. If it's a relationship card, oh, baby, I know I'm on point. But regardless, we're still going to take it there. I need to know myself. All right? So, I'm going to cut the cards, right? And then I'm going to draw. What do we have here? It's the Moon card in reverse. The Moon card in reverse. Releasing some fear, the unveiling of some secrets. The moon rules the subconscious mind and dreams and stuff like that. Regaining composure. Yeah, I'll see y'all in the extended. If not, I'll see y'all next week. Till next time, I'm out.